Hello everybody, welcome to Six's Overdrive. Today guys, we are going to be showing you how to teach somebody how to ride a motorcycle. And we're at the traffic part of things, but I'll get into it a little bit here right after the music. So roll it. Welcome back everybody. Okay, so we're out teaching John how to ride. We've gone over the parking lot basics, how to do the twist, making sure he's comfortable with shifting and stuff before we hit the road. Oh, I don't have a signal light on. See, and he thought I was gonna go there. Ha 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 ha. I screwed up. I'm paying too much attention to my video. He thought we were gonna turn, and that's one of the things that we've been teaching him here. When we ride, at least in Alberta here, we always have to, if you're a learner, or if you haven't got your driver's test yet, you can have your learner's, or your driver's license for your car acts as your learner's for your motorcycle. So you can have somebody like myself follow you behind on a motorbike, but you have to have somebody with a motorcycle license following you. Okay? Now, the biggest thing, number one, here's the thing that you want to do with this following system. You want to make sure that you're following behind the rider and running interference, so to speak. So if you need to get into a lane, you want to get into the lane first. In other words, the instructor wants to get into the lane. The one following from behind, you kind of run interference for the driver ahead of you. Now here's the second thing I'm telling you. Give directions, but don't use an intercom or anything like that. You're going to dictate where this rider rides, alright? And how you do that is you make sure to get into his mirror view, and then you turn your signal light on to the direction you want him to go before you hit the intersection. So you're going to turn your signal light on a little bit early, and he's going to look into his mirrors, he or she, and away you guys go together, alright? Now, what this teaches is being aware of all your surroundings. See, now when I come up to this, when we don't have any more intersections to hit, I'm going to do this. And because he's now aware of his surroundings and he's checking his mirrors constantly to check for dangers and for me, he's going to get into a really good habit of always checking his mirrors before he gets to an intersection. And what that does is he can check any potential dangers from behind that are going on. Now we got people who don't know how to take their turns here. So anyway guys, what I'm doing here, taking off at the same time as John, is completely legal. You can come up to an intersection too wide with motorcycles and you can take off together. This allows you to both go at the same time so other vehicles don't get between you and the learner. So anyway, so you can see that it's working pretty good, how he's checking his mirrors at every intersection, making sure that I don't have my signal light on. That's just a good habit to get your riders into. Now they're checking intersections, they're checking you, they're checking for vehicles coming up behind them. So that is a super way to do it. The third thing I'm going to teach you is when you're riding behind, keep tabs of what they do wrong. Alright? You can keep tabs of what they do right, but they want to have everything right for when they take the test. So keep tabs of what they do wrong, but don't make a grocery list 500 items long. What we want to do is after three things that they've done wrong is when I usually pull them over and say, okay, you went through a school zone a little too fast there. You turned extra wide into a lane and skipped the lane. You jumped 2 lanes on turning. When you're coming to a stop, you're not putting your brakes on and keeping 1 foot on the brake so that the brake light's on at all times. Those are just examples. But always have 3 things ready for him when you pull over. Don't wait till you have like 10. Alright guys, that way he can work on them for your next little session. You can go out for another 5 minutes and do some stuff. John's doing pretty good here. His test is tomorrow, and guys, put your bets out now as to what happens. But I'm gonna give him a pass. He's done really good. But guys, I'd like you to share, like, comment, and subscribe. This is Sixes Overdrive, and I hope you liked my lesson today. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.